All right, Shalom. First off, give all praise unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Karkadash, the bonders of the apostles and elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring, and truth and sincerity in the women and children who follow. So this is another episode of The Earth Helped the Woman. This one going into Luke, the second chapter. But we gonna get the precept, of course. This is Revelation 12 and 16. It says, "And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened up her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth." Now, what's that? What that is talking about is all the archaeological digs, all the basically uncovering all the mysteries from the scriptures through actual findings that are tangible here on earth. Okay. So in the last episode, I brought out a lot of different digs from different places around the world. Really, that's over there in the Middle East region, but Mediterranean region. But this time we're gonna go with some people. So that's what it's saying when it says the earth helped the woman. The earth, being, the world of the archaeological digs, helping the woman. The woman is talking about the Israelites. It's talking about basically the Bible and the scriptures proving that we are who we say we are, and that these facts actually happened. It's not just a fiction book, okay, or all these facts that the Bible states can be backed up. So we're gonna get this article from ICR.org books. It's about Cyrenius. But before we get into this, let me go ahead and get the scripture real quick. This is Luke 2. I'll start at verse 1. It says, "And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And this taxing was first made when Cyrenius was governor of Syria." It says, "And all went to be taxed, everyone into his own city." All right, then it goes into, and Joseph went up to Galilee out of Nazareth unto Judea, into the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was from the house and lineage of David. All right, so a lot of people want to disprove the Bible in different events. Okay, so what we're going to do is it's very easy to find things on Caesar Augustus, okay, who was Octavian, who was renamed. He was Caesar's great nephew, I believe. So let's look up this guy, Cyrenius, and see what we found on him. It says Cyrenius, Caesar Augustus the first and probably greatest true emperor of Rome, consolidated power under himself and effectively terminated the days of the Roman Republic. In the period from 44 B, well, let me stop right there. So it says that he consolidated power under himself. So, and he was the first true emperor of Rome. So we all know that in the days before, Rome had a system where they had senators, and no one man had all the power really. It was always just like here in America, with like with your senators and governors and all of that, House of Representatives or whatnot. That's why we say that Rome and America are the same, okay, and it's the reincarnation, because they have those two characteristics, okay. So what Augustus did, he did away with that. Okay, so he gave himself all the power. Sort of, I want to say more, more than a president, because a president still has checks and balances. It's more of a monarchy or a dictatorship, I would say, closer to, a monarchy. It says that he was an emperor, and see, that's what basically Caesar means, roughly paraphrasing, king. Um, So it says, when Julius Caesar was assassinated until 27 BC, says that he died in AD 14. Thus, Yahushua was born in the later mid-years of his reign. Governors were appointed over various provinces, and Cyrenius or Quirinius, that's what in the scriptures it calls him Cyrenius, but it'll go into his actual real name. I thought I had it. It might be in another article. It gave his full name. Let's see if we can go back and find it. Here he goes. Publius Suppli. Y'all gotta bear with me. Publius Supplicius Quirinius. Okay? Yeah, say that 5 times fast. Alright, so it says that he was made governor in Syria in 4 BC, because remember, at the time, Rome still had all of these different provinces. So even though he consolidated power over himself, he couldn't be everywhere at once. So instead of having that council, he did still instill different governors and different leaders over every province. Okay, and at that time, Judea was a province. Looks like Syria. We can fact check that real quick. Give me one moment.